Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me not business, me not care if them now already hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, no, these man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaichor Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that That number 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service and Nature Tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night. Yeah, say good. Did I just say good night? Good night. If you guys hearing me clear, just let me know. If you guys hearing me clear, and okay, let me know in the comment section. I want to say good night, everybody. How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things Call and Talk Show with your host with the most, Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Talk the Things himself. Loud and clear, Jam say. You know, that's what we're talking about. That's how we're doing it wrong here. That's how we get in it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm to me YouTube today. I'm not getting a chance to set my super chat and my goals. See what's going on, guys. You guys could definitely, I can't put up my goal tonight. I don't know why, but you guys could donate by tapping the dollar sign that is on your screen. Definitely, and send on the super sticker or the super chat, or you guys could be a member of the channel by tapping that same dollar sign that is on the screen also. So if you want to join the membership, tap the dollar sign that you're seeing on your device. Okay, guys? That's what I want you to do. Anyway, welcome back to the show, man. Everything all right? Everything plug in? Bye, I telling you, bye. Big up yourself. I'm glad you're tuning in. 1-1. We got 105 persons on the check-in. Can you please like up the live, guys? Thumbs up the live. And for those persons, I would really like if you guys refresh your page. Refresh your page. That's what I would really like you guys to do. You know what I mean? On a real life level, I really like you guys to do that, just so you could stay, you know, abreast with we. Okay, here is gonna be busy, but he's gonna put us up. Much better. All right, we good to go. Yeah, all right, we good. All right. You see it? Hold on there, guys. All right. All right, we in the building. Definitely big up, big up, big up, big up everybody in the building. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. Like I said, man, welcome back to the show. And definitely tonight we should be having a great piece of show. You know. All right. So once again, big up everybody that checking in on the ones and threes. Hope you guys having a fantastic Thursday evening. By the way, telling y'all don't understand. This morning, right? Like y'all a little joke. This morning I wake up hot and sweaty. Excitement, done prepare, ready for the show. Well, I never told you guys I went to do a little checkup on these kind of things. You done everything good. So then give me some tablet for clean out, flush out. Yes, right, man. You know, I go and take the thing this morning. Number one is beer streaming they say they're doing. I think these people them tell me take 2 tablets a day. Me wife end up telling me today, no, is 1 tablet, 2 tablet a day, yeah, but it's 1 at every 12 hour. So you drink 1 in the day, 1 in the night. Is that it, man? Drink the 2 tablet now this morning, gone and drop me son for go to school. And on me way coming back, all I feel is me inside up rolling with for vomit, right? Like you understand it inside the toilet, eat 8 o'clock guy, eat 30 vomiting like a dog. Got nothing in even the, hey, let me tell you something with vomit. When you got nothing on your stomach and you start vomiting is worse than when you got thing on your stomach and you vomiting. When your stomach ain't got nothing, you ain't you buy the you know the thing had me miss you know the thing I catch cold sweat. You know, lamb me feel like look I guess so right now, no. You know, and this is something I was telling him of brethren at time. I say, you see me, I can't tell when last I drink for get drunk. I drink and I get high. Nice. But for drink and that like I see some people when them drink, I never drink for them kind of thing. I always make sure I eat. It's one thing when you're there on sporting, you're drinking or you're smoking, you got to have eatables around. You got thing for munch. You gotta got food because smoking don't do good with a hungry belly or empty belly. Neither drinking don't suit good with a hungry or drinking or empty belly. You got to tap up yourself. You know what I mean? So this how come me get to do no live this morning. Big up to my sister from my next mother, Angie. Big up Ross, my brother from my next mother. You know them check in for me, make sure them see what guy in the car. They was like, one we see you coming and then they made the news like, oh shucks. So you don't know what's up, man. It's silly thing goes sometime, you know. Nevertheless, I felt more better, take a rest and wake up must be around what 9:30 minutes to 10. And I felt good. Get up because I still couldn't eat nothing. Don't matter what. When I vomiting, it eased. Don't I drink some water? The thing bring up the water there inside the tire. Water coming out. It's nice say you know something for you. Don't put nothing on your stomach. Just chill. And I just go lie down. Why is I sweating, cold sweat, and I sleep. I take a clothes. And when I catch myself and I wake up, I feel much better. Get up and I beat something for, munch something for put on the stomach. Cause the stomach is still empty. But yeah, buddy, there's got for that on your irritation. When you see you taking certain medication and you don't know what you're doing or Kata could have swear she said take 2 a day. You know, me ears must see when some Onika said, thank God you're okay now. We miss the show this morning. Yeah, now y'all miss the show. Y'all didn't even get a show. You guys said we miss you this morning. But don't need to big up yourself, yeah, man. Everything good, man. Y'all don't know y'all by the years, so you know what I mean? It's just that excuse the yarning, just so not gonna go away. Yeah, it's days of it is, but everything good, Nevertheless, man, good night, everybody in the building. As you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you guys know what's going on the menu today. Today we got government get exposed. We're gonna be dealing with the remainder of V-Pac and forward Guyana movements. Maybe we're gonna drop a piece of Francis, and then we're gonna drop a piece of Miss Bess, Darwin Bess. Yeah. Also upon the upload tonight, we got Buju Banton blame the government or blame the shipping agent. Now, you know, Jamaica is definitely torn apart right now with the Hurricane Melissa Category 5 hurricane that they got. Now, the government is not only doing things, but the artists, them is doing things. We're gonna drop a video with Vibes Cartel, with the Adi Foundation, and then we got Buju Bantan. Definitely post home some stuff to definitely help out the country. And it seems like Buju Bantan stuff was, some of the barrel and these things was ripped off, was thieved. You know what I mean? And we got to talk about this because it's something that is happening all in Guyana. Because look, me mother-in-law went Guyana the other day and was to carry something for my mother. And one of the people thieved out of her suitcase. Me know really going on with these people them. And the truth to God, I don't know what really going on with these people them. Like, you're getting underpay or you're getting your right money or something, make you breaking into people's stuff and kind of way this thing. And the man got a point. You know, Buju Banton say, yo, when you see you going to any country, going through immigration, them is one check all your a-hole for make sure anything they in it. But when these workers at these airline or should we say these shipping companies thieving all these things, the man see you want to know what part the camera is there for see them. Because how them is carry away all these goods and nobody don't see them. They don't get checked. They don't get searched. This is something that I think every airport, every shipping company need to do. Start checking people when they leave in. You know what I mean? Checking your employees when they leave in. Yeah. Because there's enough struminuses going on, bro. Enough struminuses going on. Inside is enough folly on a real life level. Things that because the people that were passed with drugs make it harder for other people. Yeah, we know that. We know that. But there's not the point. The point is how these employees get to be carry away all of these goods out to these people barrel and box and whatever they send to Jamaica for bail back Jamaica. You know what I mean? And then there's the thing, Jamaican people is just like Guyanese people, and that's why he said gotta be brothers and sisters, bro. Not only pin. Gotta be brothers and sisters. Cause you know why? In a time like this, bro, you gonna robbing people. You the things them we got for build back the country are they are thieving and robbing and what sense they make? And it's this just like Guyanese. They just do the same thing. Yeah, they got a big thing going on in Guyana like Duddy happened to Guyana. The same thing would have got happen. That them scrape it, what they robbing people and all them things what they Chinese don't knows we, Chinese don't knows we. It's real messed up on a real life level to see people doing these kind of things. But nevertheless, man, we definitely in the park. We're gonna be definitely taking you up to that 10 o'clock hour. So I hope you guys definitely get prepared. So we could take you there, you know what I mean? So I don't know why you're yarning. So about dribble all. Nevertheless, it's okay. I don't know why this yarning has beat me like Dubai. Anyway, here we're going on now. We're gonna jump straight into V-Pac. Listen to V-Pac say today, remember, we had a piece of scene with a Manza, but here we're going on now. Something fly over your head where you almost seen get for see. Let me get for see what's going on. As you jump in. Who is that? Shelly just now check in. Big up my sister, Shelly Campbell, on the check in. You know what it is. Hope you had a fantastic day, you know? Nevertheless, let me jump into a piece more Omanza and then we get over to Francis, then we touch Darwin. Yeah, you know it go. Anyway, there we go.
in the agenda, they want to know one thing. Is a man's going to give up the head of the list or not? And Francis Bailey says to me, it's a yes or no question. Well,
Right.
anybody who know me know that what? What?
Yeah.
I said certainly there will not be any yes or no answer to that question. And what is this about? I thought that we had an agenda set out of all of your concerns. We are here prepared to address every single one of them. V-Pac got up and walked out to the meeting. And that is the last time, this is weeks ago, that I've spoken to or said a word about these two gentlemen.
Same here.
So this is very concerning to me that all of a sudden, a matter that seems to, I noted that they went about doing their own advocacy work, etc. So I know that they left the meeting. They left you and I sitting there with the mediator. The mediator said, gentlemen, we agreed to this. Are you all sure? He begged them. He said, man, y'all don't do this. People are, they got up and they walked out. Left you and I at the table with the mediator. And now up in the social media streets, acting hurt.
And you know, this is why they're saying too, growing ass people, you know, imagine these is 4 big people, you know. You trying to tell me no understanding none of these people, Eminga? No understanding. None of these people, Eminga. Like 4 people rowing for 1 seat. You know what I mean? This is crazy, bro. You got to understanding within a team, bro. You know what I mean? This is support. I tell you, the government was laughing them, I tell you.
Like if somebody, what? Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a very patient person, you know, but my patience is run out. And this is foolishness. We have important work to do. If you want attention, go somewhere else to get it. You will not get it from here. You're not going to get it from here. We got people in our country planting bombs. We got people who can't eat. Do you think I have time for you to whine and cry about the parliamentary seat? There is 1 seat, and 1 person at a time can occupy it. And you're running around telling people that you were robbed. Robbed of what? You did not come to the meeting for us to sit down to discuss how we will rotate the seat. So what were you robbed of? So I don't have time for foolishness, Nigel. I do not have time for foolishness.
But you shouldn't have time for it in that when we consider this parliamentary
Why y'all listen this party? So listen this party what Nigel talking about.
cycle, as I call it, the 13th parliament. And 13 is a very important number, spiritually speaking.
Yeah.
And it's begun to manifest itself already. So the madness has started to some extent. And here you are sitting here being again a voice of stability, having to deal with this kind of behavior. And here's what's important. In the first meeting we had, because there's certain things tonight when I get through this, I promise you, my sister, I'm not coming back to this, and I'm happy you said it, because I do not have the mental capacity to do what these men are doing. I cannot do it. I find myself in a difficult position now doing what I have to do, because there's so many things happening, and even in London, we have no regional chairman in Region 10. Like people don't understand, V-Pac don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
There are 10 admin regions. Region 10 happens to be the most important reference to geography. That's what you call the heart of the nation. We have no regional chairman. We have no vice chairman. And Priya and others just sauntering along. V-Pac doesn't see it as a problem.
Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, brother.
Yeah, brother.
And good night to all you listeners.
Yeah,
You see, something about this thing, so I tend to believe some of the things that best saying. The reason why,
mm-hmm.
you know, the reason why
Mm-hmm.
is that it's obvious is 1 seat here, right?
Good.
And it's 3 parties. We get this oh gosh, both of them name slipped me there just now.
Mm-hmm.
The pastor, this
Right.
Amanzo,
Forward Guyana movements and V-Pac.
right, good, and Niger, right? So
Right.
it's three parties, right? How come one party end up with 60% and the other party end up with 40%? So don't mean that our investors have to be telling the truth that they left them out.
This is what he's saying.
Understand? Because if you divide in 3, one man can get 6 and the other one get 40, there's 100% down on there. You catch what I'm saying?
Great thing.
So
Straight up.
so I went listening to all of them. And then again the man said that he don't want to
No.
sit because you fighting for none because he naming them on the list.
Good. And he
You
says,
understand what I
and he
mean?
says a US
But they
citizen
already
also you got to give up your US
good,
rights for do
good,
Right.
good, good. So they got some kind of trickery and selfishness
Yes.
going on with
Yes.
with Amanzo. You understand? I had great respect for she because she know for put for her case. You understand me? But you see people running to Facebook steady. It's to confuse the populace.
Real
You understand me? You do your wickedness in the dark, then you run out in the light and saying that no, this ain't happening, that ain't happening. But if you listen to some of the things that Arimbe saying, it add up, and some of the things Amanza and Nigel saying, it adding up. And I believe Nigel is aware of the things Amanza doing, but he get yet so far up Amanza that he don't want to speak out on the truth, and he defending Amanza at all costs.
I feel it.
Yeah, you understand I mean?
Yeah, man.
And this bad because just like when she went in, Amanza when she was parted up new, she make an arrangement with the leader, Norton. And while she Norton talking, she don't have the farming party behind Norton back. You catch what I'm saying? And then she run out and she said Norton sideline her. But then the man said only the week before she need discussing and he tells she actually will sit you on. She asks if she going to parliament, he tells you yes. She asks you what ministry you gonna put you under. She tell you he tells you whatever ministry that you want. You understand me? So the man said the next thing you know, the following week, he hear she that she farm show party. So he said he spoke with her on the 7th, but she party farm on the 6th. So it means then that she
the crazy. Watch it there, Carla. Watch it there. That is crazy. How you could do something like the body? No, it's like I play in a song system. I build me song system. It's like I play in a song system. And me like how this song system treating me. But the song system treating me good. Me, no, it can't be me like or something. Because if this man tell you whoever seat you are, you hearing all of this, but you don't plan you think since yesterday and come to this man today for find out if he putting you in parliament. But you know to yourself, you are already building something. That makes sense. I would never do nothing like that. If I know I done boss off, I boss off. Because it have to be a reason for me to boss off. It can't be I just boss off just such right. It got to be something. I'm telling you. But for you know that, oh, all right, you go, hey, yeah, bye. I can bring out team of Manzo. But still like there with AP and you ain't gonna go and find the two guy now. Nothing, well, maybe in a minute, I get everything now. And say, yeah, man, you know, I got really great respect for you. You know? Ting. This time you done planning, all right, good. Hug up, ever brace, pong, gone. Next year, next day, are you seeing is the same person with you. And some people full of foolishness. Now, why you listen when Nigel say he second, but Nigel say about Francis caught my attention, and I want to know if Francis would literally do something like that. Take a listen closely, guys. Closely.
Aren't Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But here's my thing. In the first meeting, when I would have been asked about whether or how I feel about Francis, since Darwin is a dual citizen, how I felt about Francis going to Parliament, I'll say tonight. I said Francis cannot represent me, and I say the same thing today. Francis Bailey could never represent me because one, men don't do certain things. Any man who would look at a woman, which you happen to be, and say, well, listen, you have a problem? I'll tell people what you told me in private, according to what he's saying, that he must ease you out, he must help you to ease out the pain and all that. I said it. Any man who does that, it's recorded. You can't lead me anywhere, not even to a chicken coop.
Now that Daisy part that catch me, y'all just know here when I just say, he said Francis told her. Let me get it back. I want y'all listen.
Say tonight, I said Francis cannot represent me, and I say the same thing today. Francis Bailey could never represent me because one, men don't do certain things. Any man who would look at a woman, which you happen to be, and say, well, listen, you have a problem? I'll tell people what you told
me. Francis Teshe, he said, man, anytime you try to violate, I can bust the bag and spill the beans. I wonder why. You tell she though.
In private, according to what he's saying, that he must ease you out, he must help you to ease out the pain and all that. I said it. Any man who does that, it's recorded. You can't lead me anywhere, not even to a chicken coop. Men don't do that. How could you go to parliament if you can't be trusted with a basic form of confidentiality? See, if you're going to bomb somebody and drag to get you vexed, you're going to tell people, what you said last night. How can you lead me if you can't keep your mouth shut?
No, well, you see, look, the reality is that leadership requires a certain temperament. And the sad reality is that when you release tapes and you release unprompted, because who said something to any one of them?
Right.
It's like, if you look at this thing, you almost feel as if it's being orchestrated by agents provocateurs.
Good term.
Because suddenly, from nowhere, what? And so it like I said, it pains me to have to address this, but out of respect for the people who voted for the movement, I think it has to be done. It's about leadership and temperament, Nigel, because if you can't have your own way and you will throw tantrums, then who is going to trust you? In or out of leadership? You have a propensity to release voice notes and to do this unprompted or not in refutation of anything, because I have not said anything about Darwin Bess or Francis Michael Bailey. Right? So you just release it. What, you want attention? You want to besmirch me or something? I mean, listen to me. You go right ahead. The reality is that my work speaks for itself, and I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. What I say, I mean, and what I say. And with me, what you see is what you get. So so it is difficult for me to explain how much I do not care about their views on this matter. No. Back to the serious part of it. When you do things like that, it is sad that you don't even recognize that you're hurting your own self, because who's going to trust you? Who's going to trust you?
There you go.
So, and then certain things don't make sense. People who know me know if I want to leave a place, I will leave a place. I don't need you to help me to leave a place. Everybody knows I left the PNC. You don't think that there has been so many reporters and people who want the scoop and who, on Aubrey and you. I have nothing to say on the matter.
Look at your conduct.
I have nothing to say on the matter. You could suppose what you want, because for me, leadership is important. Temperance is important. And if Guyanese need steady, sober leadership, not because you can't have your way, you broke up the whole baby party, and it is juvenile, and it is sad, because to my mind, Francis has one of the best creative minds I've come across. And I have no bones about saying it. And so to see him destroy his credibility in this manner is sad for me, because I think he is a creative genius.
Musician like me, which is why I said that I love musicians who can create, because it's a world, it's a space in which we function.
It's a space.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. And so to see him go on this rampage, and in thinking that he is somehow hurting me, hurting his own credibility and having people view him in a certain way is sad for me, because the guy has a creative genius that you it's rare. And so I don't know who is egging him on. I don't know who is in the background stirring the pot, but you know, you're a big man, you're responsible for what you say, right? So if people can influence you to do foolishness, then
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry there. I can't come to and get cut
I
off,
know
right?
you gotta be, yeah.
Yeah. So we coming back to them again, right? They end up talking. Remember now when everything happened before that promise for based on best that promised Francis that when they first settle up everything that he gonna go to parliament. You understand? So they were the boss. Somebody they see them equally take time and so, and everybody didn't take a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Good, and they promised Francis. Then according to best, they come back after and tell
Yeah,
Francis that they don't take 16, give me name 40. Tell best they don't we should name get take 16, give Nigel 40. You understand? So if they could don't tell Francis nothing.
Mm.
You understand? But them is the first one run out and start talking and kind of thing on Facebook,
Okay.
and then the people respond to them. So now all you're telling the people them
Yeah,
know that they
it's
can't
them.
keep a secret.
Yeah.
When you use the first one that bring it to front. So they may not end up defending themselves after. You understand? And there's how the whole story come and the master attack. Actually asked Francis if he could see that he get the Facebook thing. If he could help she talk about Apnu and now Apnu sideline she and Rosary and rah and all them thing. You understand what I mean? If she asked Francis to do that. Now that they're in it, they see what kind of person is she, because same thing she do to Apnu, same thing she do to them. You understand what I mean? So there's all the people start threatening them for talk or things, and so because you're saying things about me, then I got to talk the truth.
Real talk.
There's how it's really going on with them. But they're supposed to sit and walk it out. That's wicked. Part it equally, man. You know, start give everybody a turn and see you gonna go on.
Right.
You understand? So now you're saying you're Francis talking and you can't lead you. But you talking too, so then you shouldn't lead nobody neither.
I tell you, man,
You
these
catch
people
what I'm saying?
trouble.
Yeah, buddy. All right, clear it up.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, buddy. Yes. Shall I myself forward? Guyana need to come together in argument on their decision. Yeah, man. Rating. The pastor boy doesn't have a congregation. How is that syllable just a loud mouth with this lil and couldn't make it right? Oh my God. See, you're talking about the pastor. These two have social media on political integration. I don't know this. It's crazy. Why saying, right? Big up everybody. Please like up the live. Why saying is that is one seat. I don't think one seat should be blown out of proportion like this. I don't think one seat should be having such a disaster. Now, people got to understand that other people is looking, Norton laughing, Win them laughing, the government in power laughing. It's right, man. People gonna watch and say, what's really going on with these incompetent fools? No, upon a serious level, I don't feel like this thing should reach so far. It's like, you see this what I keep telling out. Sometimes when you know you wrong, you just have to admit you wrong and just humble, you know? Because so far, no lie, like what Samuel said, I feel like forward Guyana movements, they is the fault for this whole thing. Cause they tell the people them yes, and when time come now, they want all the sweet for themselves. That's how I seen it. Real talk. Yeah, man. Hello, good night.
All right, blessed Thursday night. No,
Yeah, my brother.
a day Here what going on in guy. You realize all them party have problems?
All of them.
All of them. The Win party is the only party not have problem within the Win party. They have problem with the other parties. But Jagdio they got problem within the party. APN you get problem in the party. No, Amanza. But common sense, man. It's one seat. Promise that made before the result of the election shouldn't hold to that when you don't see it's one seat. And you send the best person with this Amanza.
Right.
But you see, that we talk about some of us black people, not all of us. They want be to make the party look like a circuit clown because they got to shovel one seat among what three of them.
I tell
It
you.
don't make sense. Let the woman go through, bro.
It's right. And
Like,
done.
all of this will make them people in gig and if people no grant for the Christmas and doing anything and people are continue because
Well,
them are not picking a fight with the wins just to don't do nothing more for black people and the poor people in that country.
so far how I get it is that Darwin said that oh, he is a US citizen. So he can't go in there because he got to denounce his citizenship. So he put in this brother here so name Francis. But they like they ain't want Francis. They may want Francis do nothing. They got a problem with Francis. It's Darwin
Yeah,
them they want to deal with
because
it.
but here what going
This
on.
should be I tell you.
Remember now Francis is upstart
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna have like the
Yeah,
disagreement
real
didn't
talk.
done start so Francis is upstart. You don't see that. Cause I sure Darwin would love with this and let it go through.
Yeah,
But
man.
Francis wouldn't let it go.
Yeah, he gotta be the man who push anything for you. You
I
look
be
good,
listening.
my brother. You look like a man like that for real. Not no lie. You look like a man that don't let go of things. But let me hear what he got for say here, so on his life that he had. You understand? Let me hear what he got for say. Let's get this. Come to you, Francis.
It's concerning. Okay, I promise a response, and this is a part of it. I know from the live I saw, the Faragiana live with Amanza and Nigel, they indicated it's the last time they're gonna talk about this matter. I'm gonna be talking about it for the next 5 years because I've scarcely experienced this level of betrayal in my life. Okay, and anyone that thinks I'm just here to talk about the PPP will be misguided. So that's my intro. I'm gonna wait for a few of you to join me, and I will take it from there. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I don't know what happened to the back of his car, right? But it mashed up. So, my friends, I don't know if you saw the HGP TV news report. I'm calling y'all at HGP TV, Travis Chase, my boy Lauret Stewart. If anybody could tag Lauret, all the people are calling y'all could tag them, right? So as a man, I speak my truth in the open. So, from the latest series of lives and news reports on this particular topic, I'm seeing that that both Amanza and Nigel are now, it seems one of them seems to be walking back previous statements. And I see from the AGP TV news report that both the People's Movement and Forward Guyana Amanza's party are distancing themselves, having nothing more to do with V-Pac because of our public statements, because of V-Pac's behavior. We're being punished like an errant child, okay? And they didn't really focus on what was the issue, like was the public statements that V-Pac made, and why did V-Pac have to make any public statements in the first place. Because I want to underline that this movement is effectively being destroyed by two people that have chosen dishonesty, duplicity, and self-serving interests over service to people, right? I think it's embarrassing that I just want to make acknowledgments to those people that are saying we should not be squabbling. It's embarrassing, it's distasteful, it is unbecoming for us to be haggling or squabbling over a seat, a single seat. It's like having one mango and three people squabbling over a mango. I mean, good gosh. Instead of cooperating to get more mangoes.
The man said, good gosh. Good gosh. 3 people squabbling over a mango. You could imagine that? One mango. When the one mango could still bust up between 3 of them, you know? Yeah, buddy. You slice off one side, give Amanza. Slice off the other side, give Nigel. And the third man could take the middle. There's the little flesh with the seed. But like nobody want the seed.
They're squabbling over the one that you got. So I agree with anybody out there that's saying it's disgraceful that Forward Guyana movement are fighting over a seat rotation, something as simple as that, right? Now, do you believe, honestly in your heart, that V-Pac would have entered an agreement, right? Entered a coalition partnership where Nigel London himself, and I'm gonna get to Mr. London in a second and why.
Bang, bang, bang. Who's that? Lifestyle. What's
Well,
up?
I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm in the lobby. I'm in the building. Bang, bang. All kings and queens. Everyone is listening. Good night. Bang, bang. Blessed night. Fire Lion.
Yeah, man.
Where's lyrics? Where's lyrics?
Bad, bad. Everybody don't take knockout. Everybody don't put to sleep
Oh,
fast and quick, early. Not tonight.
that's the thing about it, boy. Here, you see when this place start getting cold, Caribbean people will know. When this place
Yeah.
start getting cold, the only thing is what is your bed, boy.
I tell you,
Only thing
man.
is what is keep warm. Real thing.
Yeah, man.
Blessed night to everyone. Bang. All right, let me get on here now, right? You know, pause there and say, the man said, good gosh, 3 people fighting for a seat. Like bitches, bro. But you see that guy there? What that guy named that he and she squabbling? Read name again.
Nigel London. Nigel
Nigel
London.
name, the bald head guy,
Yeah.
the bald head guy.
Nigel. Were they with a Manzo or the next one? Darwin.
Oh,
Darwin
not
is the
that that
next man from V-Pac. Darwin.
that fighting her. That fighting her.
Yeah, the two of them is what got the big scene. Darwin, yeah.
Good. You see Darwin now, he's a bitch, you know. I'm telling you. You see, he always with the other red one that got he nails paint.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Who's the man?
Huh? No, the other red skin one that's moved with he, that he hair long and he nails paint.
Yeah, yeah. I forget his real name. He from a dance group. Yeah, knows who you're talking about. I forget his real
Exactly.
name.
I don't store the name, but I just store the things I see to do, the things to say, but I don't store the name. Certain things I don't store in my memory bank. You see the two of them always interviewing each other like bitches.
Mm-hmm.
He the interviewing he about the vehicle that he buy from somebody. I remember we playing it and he didn't add it up.
Right.
He came back the vehicle and this and that and everything they added up. You see the story that we ain't gone already? From
Yeah.
so now the same one, I don't know if you catch it the other day. He was interviewing the same Darwin the other day.
Right.
And he told and all I could get from it, like these two guys, these two bitches or something, or you know what I'm saying? And the fight to the woman then. No, people are listening to me now. Let's get the facts now. Through the whole election, with this whole take name AFU, that's the party name.
Not AFU, the AGM, Guyana, Forward Guyana Movements. Yeah.
out of forward Guyana movement, right? Who was the most prominent person there, well spoken as a leader, that everybody looking upon, etc.
Amanda.
Amanda. Exactly.
Amanda.
No, the things that Amanda stand up for through the election, showing people that APNU never to be showing people that these people still rigging the vote, that 100 people registered one house. Remember, it's Amanda who bring up that. Remember, it's Amanda is who bring up that the swearing and all these things. When all these stiff-necked fool talking about Muhammad
Right.
got to wait and see if he
Yeah.
can be the
Manzo was the
opposition.
one.
Well, we don't know he can be the opposition. It's just like we don't know that Amanda is who leading that movement too. So this guy Darwin fighting her for what? Who is gonna follow him? You could not see he's the traitor because anybody that talking like this, especially as a man, ain't nobody for be trusted, bro. Because if I is he, I can make sure that I keep this here out to the public and I ain't fighting shit for nothing. Because at the end of the day, she's the smart one. That what I tell you, right? She got to make it and join Muhammad here. She got to make it and join Muhammad and left these stray dogs behind. Straight, big man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So I
man.
tell you, as Jack Dios always say, right? That they can't get an act together. That way he's taking long for swear them in and he's got them all around the place, brother. Facts.
Yeah, man.
Listening to this one here, man. Bang.
Yeah. Well, remember, no, remember it's like a story. You gotta follow the context of going on. Cause basically, right? Before we jump into the quick and fast, right? It's like this. Like how I see it. We gotta see it on a positive base. We know a man's is the one, we know a man's is dealing with things, we know whatever. But you gotta remember, if all of we come together as one, Guyana movements and V-Pac, right? It's two teams come together there. London, Amanza, Forward Guyana movements, Darwin Best, and this Banner Francis who we got on the screen just now, they have V-Pac, right? Now this is what he's saying. Darwin, to what I hear from Darwin know that Amanza is a boss lady. Cause the video we gonna run, he told her he got she for the president seat, wherever is it, cause you know what's going on. Then he said at all, he told her that he can't go in parliament. But remember, it's not he alone. It's this brother named Francis. This man Darwin Best is a US citizen. In order to join any parliament or be a part in parliament, you could be a part of a party, not in Iran, you could be funding the party, whatever it is. But once you say, all right, you're going to step into parliament, remember now parliament is a whole different scenario. You're representing Guyana. Basically, simply and directly to mean he got to lose his US citizenship in order for him to continue to want to have us want to share the seat that they got the one seat. So this is why he say he put this brother here so named Francis. Because Francis is on his team. You understand? So this is the whole citation. So Nigel said that of Francis and them had some conversation. So how he put it is how I get it. The little heated thing must he come through and he with Amanda, some question asked. And Francis get dark like here Amanda Sato when he asked the question, she told him that she not say no question. What stupid question is they asking me? Francis is the one who turn around now and say that well, I would tell everybody what we say. This is how Nigel London put it over. So Nigel started to right away there and then. You understand? There and then he see Francis as an informer, as a couture, as a rat. Because he said if we can have we only difficulties between each other and we could fix it, You quick for running. You could say out of your mouth that you gonna go and expose the team, although you mightn't be a part of forward Ghana movements. You're with Pac. You're still a team because you're collate. You might say what's going on. You can't lead me. You can't lead me. So now we got Francis now giving we a different story. But like I say, right? First word stands in court. Don't matter how much you push it, turn it, twist it. If you say that, all right, from day one, if they had a conversation whereby Darwin did say he can do sit, you recommend he buy Francis, and you said, okay, why later down when y'all win the when y'all not win the election, when y'all get a seat, it reached to this level. There's meeting. Truth is truth, right is right. I can't tell the man that, oh, all right, when we get in there, like I said from before, right? I know they wasn't thinking about one seat. They wasn't thinking about one seat. Thank God they get a one seat. Father smile with Amanza, Nigel, and V-Pac them for getting the one seat. Father smile with them. Because them they get knocked out clean, them didn't get in no seat. Them lucky them get a one seat. They didn't thinking about one seat, you know. Now let me just say if they didn't get one seat, would it still be like this if it was a two seat? It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying it now.
Mm-hmm.
If an agreement make for more than one, and it end up, remember,
Mm-hmm.
everybody that run in that election time are confident they would have win the presidency.
This is what I'm telling you.
No, if they got through now that she didn't win it, but she get one seat, me as a person, and be conscious. This thing is about power, but you can't put power if you don't have the experience. You have to get a person with the experience who been there when they stood up and say, like I say, she was the one bringing it to the PPP government. You understand? Yo, sit back, check back, roll that. Let the woman go through. Let the black woman go through. Where you fighting her, bro? One seat. You want to be a circus clown running out. You take this storm, I take this time. So when every time Jackie gonna sit down there and put a ring around all of them,
I telling you, bro. I telling
You
you.
gotta put the one person that could constantly be there. Cause once she step off for after a year or 2 years, you gotta know. It's like you starting at your party, starting all over again in the one seat. No matter how much you feeling. Jackie will sit down there and say, look at this. They can't decide who gonna sit down.
I tell you.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
tell you.
to me, you got lower, bro. You didn't talk for that big man thing, man. Talk. Allow the woman, let the woman go through, bro.
This is what they're
Of
saying.
course, bro. You see, let the woman go through. Yes, right? Cause she very articulate, intelligent,
It's
and she's
not
smart
done.
and she know politics. So you can't take none of that away from she.
I know,
What
but
you know?
I don't feel it's done all about. It's just the saying. Remember now we understand. And then it got to be a year a man got for run. It got to be 5 years. I mean 1 year a man got for running, got to get the term in his seat. Because
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's come within the 5
this is what I'm
years.
saying. But if I tell you that oh this is what gonna happen, this all I saying you're supposed to stick by your thing. But if you didn't know that this banner
No, but remember, these
incompetent,
things was made. They couldn't call it after the election. All these things was said before the election.
straight up.
When they called it, she end up in winning nothing, just one seat. She didn't even get two or
Overstand.
three.
And
One.
this is what I said for truth. Real
When
talk.
you understanding supposed to come in, overstanding supposed to come in and say, you know what? By we make it, but we didn't get there where we should have been. We didn't get what we wanted. All right. Send the person with the most experience up front. So when the next time come wrong,
You got it.
Straight up.
You understand? It's all about this is when this thing was made. All of it was made because she thought, well, hey, she get a chance. Just like mommy thought to get a chance and Jack, you rig all of them. Get them there.
Hey,
It's a
Albert.
big man thing.
Trouble.
Loud over show. That's
Good
why
one,
you got.
brother. Up. Anything. Let me hear Francis. Hold on pony call there. Hold on pony call for 2 minutes. Let me hear what Francis got to say, buddy. Hold on pony call for 2 minutes. Let me hear this man. Final call we get for you, Francis. Let me hear Francis part of the story. Your lifestyle.
Exactly, Albert. Now, people are listening to me, right? There's 500 people here that listen to me. Correct. I'm so happy that you don't put that picture on the screen. And look at Amanda. Now, really and truly, who Jack Dio can take serious? Really and truly, who Jack Dio is gonna take serious? That's what I'm telling you. If they look for swing wrong this one seat, Jack Dio can make the one seat of power a puppet. Jack Dio can make that one seat a puppet and turn around and say, wait, who's that here now? Wait, somebody knows about here now? Wait, the change in the seat there fast and I can expect. I know when last year when lacrosse day. All these things Jack Dio can do in the house, brother. And make them a puppet, bro. And look at him. And look at Amanda. Really and truly, even the people on the streets and even I'm not taking anything away from Francis. Francis is a very intelligent man, understand me? He bring good content and everything, understand? But this, if we don't get a revolution as a bloodbath in Guyana, we gotta get a revolution in parliament, brother. He ain't nobody for fight no revolution. And as Rastaman say, big man, big up yourself, Rastaman. We need a woman now, big man. We need a woman. Need women right now. We need intelligent. We need intelligent women in Guyana right now, brother.
You know what rate? You know what rate to the bone, brother? Barbados Prime Minister, but I don't woman there by me, mama.
Big man.
Well,
Big man.
This always wanted. Talk without holding a people. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. What? Making joke. Woman we say by.
That's the only other than from Ralph Gonzalez, understand me, for Vinci, because ever since that man telling the whole Caribbean, let me legalize marijuana, since before Canada and America come and legalize it and making billions of dollars off it, the man telling them so ever since. And them got these people holding them down with a colonialism, big man. You see Ralph Gonzalez running Vinci for years, brother. And the people love it. The people ain't seeing nobody else to run with he. And that's why I gotta keep talking about little Barbados, big man, and Mayor Motley. It's not nine in politics, big man. But when you look at Barbados infrastructure, big, rich Guyana cannot stand up with it, brother. Not stand up with it, brother. And now look, Jamaica. Now see with the own eyes, Jamaica cannot stand up with Barbados infrastructure, brother. And I work in construction in Barbados for 2 decades, and I'm telling you, look at the airport. You know, Category 5 could come and blow away Barbados airport or the hospital, brother. It's solid concrete, brother. And each one of them buildings built with big generators in it. So when Andrew is fighting the Jamaicans them now for generators, brother, talking about hospital need generator, big man, every hospital that built in Barbados got a big built-in generator, just like the hotel that burned down there in with Adriana, brother. When the people got a big generator there, when the people burn it, every government building that is important in Barbados have a big generator in it, brother. That anybody crash into a light pole and the power for go down, that building is kicking power in one. You gotta give Jack a jacket, brother. And this is a small country that don't even have half of the minerals that Guyana got. Half of the minerals, brother. We need people with brains right now for fight this revolution, brother. It's either blood, understand me, or brains. Which one you all want?
Bang.
Because if we keep getting bare ignorance inside the building, what gonna happen? We don't want nobody, understand me, like AP and you. He's sitting on allowing Jack Dio for do what he want for years. And people talking about Mohammed holding up politics or holding up the business. What the hell going on in Guyana for the last 5 years? Nothing. Bang.
All right, here we're going on. Hold up the call we get for you, Francis. A little. No calling answering right now. Let me hear Francis for a bit.
I'll no longer refer to him as a pastor because a man of God does not behave in the way Mr. London is behaving. But Mr. London was very happy to keep referring over and over to the fact that.
And come on, guys, work with the 2 minute. Come on, let me spice up the show. Don't let me drag out the show. Remember, I tell y'all it's 10 again up to y'all. Spice up. Let's get this. We ain't touched nothing as yet.
Forward Guyana movement is a circle. It is not a triangle. So as one commenter questioned recently, when did the circle become a triangle? When exactly did V-Pac fall out of this circle? A circle implies equality, right? Where is this agreement that finished on the 2nd of September? So all the way up to election, we had an agreement to rotate the seat and it finished on the day after election. It was just a discussion. Do I look stupid? Does anybody else in V-Pac, does Darwin look stupid? That we would enter into an agreement where people told us, well, you will get nothing out of this agreement and we will get everything out of the agreement. Do we look stupid that we would do that? So I see Nigel put up a post yesterday saying, I said in a meeting, he selectively clipped out parts of the minutes from one of the last meetings we had to say that I was never party to all three people at the same time talking about rotating the seat. And I got my information from Darwin. Darwin Best is the party leader for V-Pac. Okay? And I had enough information because Amanza herself asked me if I would go to Parliament. Why would Amanza do that? We had a common understanding. What Darwin added for me is that we had an agreement now that even if it came down to one seat, we would rotate that. Because Nigel was calling him concerned. The same Nigel now berating me and referring to crackhead politics. I'm going to tell you guys about crackhead politics today. So that was the tacit understanding that we were going into this thing. Three parties combining. We were trying to make the strongest possible coalition. I told you guys I reached out to everybody. People were reaching out to me. I was the interface between Win and Glenn Lyle's party. Right? Now, for people that are distancing themselves from me and V-Pac, it's very interesting. Right? The same people running smear campaigns right now were a few months ago, like the first live I came out with, you know, this problem that they had with us and the reason they're saying they don't want to honor the rotation of the seat is we could not get from them a yes or no on whether they would honor that agreement. All the way up to election. Is after election Amanza now start to change things up. With regard to leader of the list, yes, Amanzi, you're there on recording. You agreed to make me leader of the list. You say I'm deputy leader of the list. Yesterday now or day before in your live stream, you're saying Nigel is the deputy leader of the list. No, it is me. And you asked me to go to Parliament. That was the understanding that I would go to represent V-Pac in Parliament. Would I go and lie to my own mother, to my family, to people on my live streams and tell them all these things in the lead up to the election? Why was there no correction when I was making these statements in the lead up to election?
Now you see, this is the whole thing. And this is why is why people know now. There's two-sided story, sometimes three-sided story. We can't jump to conclusion. We know Amanda good. We know Amanda got respect. Yeah, Amanza, sorry. We know all these things. We're not going to take that away from her. But you hear what the man says? She said it. She asked him herself if he's going to be a part of Parliament. This is what I'm trying to let people know. It's not running from what she does or what she is or what she you know what I mean, she's capable of doing. We would love to see her be there, yeah. But it's telling people something and then you're not living up to the expectation. All right. Well, it got to be something like I said, Nigel did say it just now when he started out. Wherever he said he started, he gonna expose them. And he said no. Heaven knows why that happened. Heaven knows why. Our phone lines open, I see the phone calling, but You don't know. I gotta run my mouth little. I have seen him looking decent. It's like, yeah. This is all I saying. It's simple. Yes, Albert.
Yeah, Firefly. You listen to what he said. He's saying they say if they get one seat, they will rotate the seat. That's a conversation could never been going on with one seat. But you thinking about the big fish. You understand? It sends out the nonsense.
No,
Certain
man.
things he's saying don't make no sense to me.
Why you saying? Why you saying is a? Why you saying? Because it's no. You got to remember, it's two party come together.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but
they
you hear
have
what
to
he
split.
said. She asked
Eh.
him if you want to go to parliament. That means if they win it all, he could be one of them, just like the win party have more seats. You
Right.
understand how it sounds? It don't sound like just a one thing they're thinking about. They was thinking about the big fish and that discussion. Listen, me gonna spend all the money for going and thinking, oh, I'm gonna get one seat, and if I get one seat, they invite and collating. No, I'm collating to get the big prize. Come on, let me deal with this thing. Let me what you call it?
I try for
You
adequate.
understand?
Indeed.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna collate. No, I need to collate for win. You understand? That's why she collated with them. Forget for win the election. And those discussion wasn't discussed over one seat. I'm not gonna sit down and say, well, oh, you know what, if we get one seat, we got. And the thing is that she asked he if he go to parliament. I asked if he ready for go to parliament. Because that's what would be the right thing to ask and said. Now, if you want to go to parliament, are you ready to go to parliament if we win this thing? You understand? That's what he's missing. I'm listening to him and I'm dissecting him. There's a lot of
me ears got there's some.
That's why you have this the thing to, I guess you always say, the right, the left, and the middle.
Yeah, man.
And then the truth and the lie. And something he's saying is truth and something is lie. I know that. You know that yourself.
Good.
Like, don't make no sense. I'm gonna ask, say, oh, you're gonna go to parliament. No, it's gonna be a question because there was no result. The election didn't done yet, the day for the voting, and the result didn't even come by. All it was said during the election time, running the election time. So it wouldn't be something which is like, oh, one seat, and if you get one. Amanza wasn't looking for one seat. She was looking for win it.
Straight.
That's what makes sense, bro. I might be wrong, but I'm picking sense out of nonsense.
You're good. You're good.
And
You
what
know
he's
how
saying
he's
is
doing
a
it over
bunch of
somebody.
nonsense.
He's always cracking it over. No matter what. Good.
All right?
Good.
I did.
Let me continue.
Get from them
Listen.
a yes or no on whether they would honor that agreement. All the way up to election is after election, a man's now try start probably interesting, right? The same people running smear campaigns right now were a few months ago, like the first live I came out with, you know, this problem that they had with us, and the reason they're saying they don't want to honor the rotation of the seat is we could not get from them a yes or no on whether they would honor that agreement. All the way
is okay. And now see what's going on. You understand? This simply mean direct is what Albert was saying. Here we saw how they end up asking them if they could honor the agreement by sharing the seats. Okay, well,
ago, like the first live I came out with, you know, this problem that they had with us, and the reason they're saying they don't want to honor the rotation of the seat is we could not get from them a yes or no on whether they would honor that agreement.
Because the agreement wasn't set from day one. Because and this is why I keep saying they never sit down around the table and thinking that it was one seat they was getting. I said that from ever since. Ever since this shenanigans kick off, I was saying the same thing. I know for a fact that they did not. Remember now, you can't go into nothing thinking, got no negative thinking. Wherever you're going into, got to be positive thinking. Aside, man. But when them end up getting one seat, this where the problem start. Banners them still want, aye. Aside, man, banners them still want be a part of the one seat. When them know it'll make sense for one seat for split up. When is Nigel gonna get it? A Mansa gonna get it. Then Darwin Bay gonna get it. Simple. Me, you know. Yes, right, man. Okay, probably say, what is he gaining by coming out with this life? Look how PPP is on. Better rate the Mohammeds. You understand? And not one day Mohammed let the cat out the bag. Mm-hmm. Betrayed, sorry, the PPP betrayed the Mohammeds. And not one day. You got a point with though. You got a point with what you're saying, Patrick. Yeah, man. Yeah. Now here we're going on. Let me jump straight over to Bess. And hear what Bess got to say.
Page I'm on or Derwin Best page. Not using anyone in the opposition.
Let me get it sometime. Let me get it from the next, let me get it from the boss of V-Pac.
Can somebody tell me which page I'm on? Because I hit live and I'm not sure which page that I go live on. Could you just please help me answer that question before I start speaking? Can you just say if it's V-Pac or Derwin Best? It's V-Pac, beautiful.
All you
But if you can, anyone out there, I have this. This pains me, people. It pains me. It pains me.
Yeah, Samuel.
Good night again, for you. I know if people really listening to the master. They made the agreement, right? That even if it belong to one seat, they would rotate that seat. They did win the one seat, and they did agree to rotate the one seat. All right, good. Now look at this. If for the master in instruments, now it's three party, right? Forward Guyana, People's Movement, there's Niger, V-Pac, this is Francis and Best, right? For Guyana, Amanzo. So all come under the one umbrella, but they're still individual parties, right? Three parties. No good. If they didn't make the agreement for rotate one seat, how come Amanda going for 3 years and Nigeria, the other party, going for 2 years? You catch what I'm saying?
Okay.
So three party gonna sit down and agree that y'all two take turns and I left out. You understand? So even if they decide to do that, you could say they do it, but there wasn't the agreement. The agreement was all we can take turns within the 5 years. Everybody can get a piece of the parliamentary experience. So when we go again, you understand? I mean, we get bigger seats. Everybody know exactly what they got to do. Francis, look, just listen to Francis. I just listen to Amanda. I just listen to Nigel. But I am a APNU supporter. But I still just listen to these people because the things they speak about make sense. You understand me? I just listen to one thing from the PPP and so too. The only way you could get a wrong knowledge of things, you can't listen to no one man. You gotta listen to everybody. And this is what we're trying to talk about within the Muhammad case. You can't just listen to Muhammad and his supporters or what they're saying alone. Because you're gonna only get their view of things. And when you hold on to that, you're gonna end up looking bad. If you listen wrong, as things come in, you're gonna able for discern What's the truth? Who telling the truth and what makes sense? You understand me? So when you listen to this thing, yes, sir, they did make the agreement, but if you listen, Darwin Best said that they didn't. He said if it was up to E alone, if it was E alone, and a man's alone, they want to go for 5 years, he didn't mind. You understand? But they made an agreement and they already promised Francis. So how you gonna come back now and you didn't ask me if this gonna happen? You telling me this is what gonna happen? You understand what I mean? You can't do that. You already make an agreement. If you want to change it, you come on here. Ask, hey, what, due to so. Let me walk it this way first and see what's gonna happen. You can't come back to me and tell me, hey, watch, I put y'all out here, y'all ain't getting part of this pie, and then you give another party inside of it.
Oh, boys.
You catch what I'm showing you? It's 3 weeks, but 2 y'all alone take it. One to me.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand? And this is where the problem comes. We make an agreement. Now you take 3, he take 2, you take 3 years, he take 2 years. You say, like, give me 1 year, set. You just knock me out of it just and tell me I got content with nothing. You understand? Yeah. Can you remember I bring supporters to the party too. Yeah. You bring supporters, all three party bring supporters. You understand me? So all 3 party people looking for representation from us too. You catch what I'm saying?
I telling you. Really
I don't understand why how people can't understand such a simple explanation.
This
you understand?
I went wondering if this 1 seat was mentionable, because I'm thinking to myself that they must never had the 1 seat in, or I saying to myself they didn't talk about 1 seat. So this 1 seat had to come after, because remember now I was asking Alec now. Alec, when is Alec is pilot election time, right? You don't have the mind thinking for know if you're going to in parliament, so you could have a conversation by if we get a 1 seat. You got to know if you can get votes in order to get into parliament, right? This is why you want. Right. Well, good. Well, that makes sense. So the conversation gonna come before they end up getting couple votes for get a 1 seat. The conversation when they get a 1 seat. Yeah, man.
Good, but here's something too, right? Based on listen to what they were saying, right? All of them, the old party didn't expect to get no kind of big seat. They go as far as 2 seats.
Okay.
You understand me? They know they're young, they know trying to battle the big ones. You understand? So, and the everybody said, they said, even if it belong to 1 seat. You understand? So they had the agreement, because if they didn't have the agreement, how come Nigel get 2 years and a man's get 3? Can't remember it's 3 party. It's not like a man's get the whole 5 years and say, well, she alone going. You understand me? They had to have an agreement. Understand? So even if you give Nigel 2, you take all 3 for yourself. You could have give the other man 1, and you take a 2, Nigel take a 2. All 3 them is intelligent. All 3 them is intelligent people. And all you got to know, all you got to face parliament is how to speak. And once you're affair with current affairs and things going on in your country, and you know for stand up and debate. And all 3 them is the intelligent people.
Yeah, man.
Yes, a man to get more experience. Let me say something quick. When a man went to parliament, when Abnu sent a man to parliament, she never went to parliament before. That was her first time.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So you can't say, well, these are the men that have no experience. Oh, you didn't get the experience. You understand what I mean? You got to send them for to get the experience. Somebody send a man, so this is how she experience. You catch what I'm saying? So the arguments them ain't really making sense. It one-sided.
Good, my brother.
All right, good man. Right.
To have to do this live. Good. But I want to address everything today, and I want the world to know. I want you to see this is not AI, this is me speaking. So I'm asking of you, that someone out there, to tag Amanza, tag Nigel London, tag every news agency, tag the sitting government, tag the LGBTQ.
No.
Tag whoever else you think will need to hear this. Because I promise you, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to scream. I'm not here to yell. I am here because I've spent 5 years trying to clear my name. This hurts me. 5 years. Not using anyone in the opposition, but being a voice for myself. And the fact that I have to come back to the internet. Please help me get the numbers up. Tag whoever we need to be tagged.
Yes, bang. 2 minutes, quick and fast, so we get it spicy.
He want to bring everybody for fight this fight. Certain people can't fight this fight. People that playing them as girls, we bringing them for fight this fight. Is he idiot? Listen, Samuel, I understand you, right? But people, we ain't talking on the, you see you guys know, right? You guys just look at paperwork, you know. We just look at how this world running. Understand? There was two things you say, right? That them bring a lot of people, a lot of audience too to the party. Understand? Them should get experience. Brother, you mean for tell me because Doggy bring a lot of people to Muhammad, Doggy should get some experience too? We want nobody with no experience going into the parliament for get no experience, brother. And this fight, this 3 year and 2 year you talking about, who make this, give them this? Jagdio? Jagdio say, well, look, you get 3 year and you get 2 year?
No, they did it between themselves. There's own Manzo and Nigeria.
Exactly. So this ain't got nothing to do with parliament, brother. And now let me come to common sense now. Do you really feel that this deal can make, after the don't make one seat, that she said that she can rotate the seat between she and Francis? And I ain't seen that happening. After this woman don't know was the fight. Now you saying that she only had she first experience there 5 years ago. So which means she in politics now 10 years. Why she left Avenue? Because she don't see that this call for people with brains and people that are ready to stand up and fight for Guyanese. Why you feel she left? Why you feel she left? And this fight is not but no experience right now, brother.
Talk the things.
Need people to understand me for help make changes. Because somebody bring a set of people here, we gain them experience. We want nobody going to parliament for no experience. There's the same thing happening in Africa. People gaining power with experience, and the US and France using them. We don't want nobody going power for Jagdio, use them. You don't use up Newbie. How we can have a politician, understand me, that is the opposition in Guyana for all these years, brother, and them educating Guyanese, brother. We need people in parliament for educate Guyanese and make Guyanese stand up. So that when it's time for we behave like Nepal, we can big gap and behave like Nepal, brother. We don't have a proper opposition for giving the strength. We would never get up and stand up for rights like Nepal. Bang!
You don't it's sticky. It's sticky wrong here tonight. Sticky. Yeah.
All right, good night.
Turn on your TV. Turn your TV down, mommy. All right, go ahead.
Good night. How are you this evening? Because I miss you for the day of the executive man. But anyway, you come on tonight for the foolishness.
Yes, man. You're no good.
What Lifestyle said is totally the opposite. If you say got to be it to know it, okay? All right. You that carry on your show, you know where your show is all about. He that put outside. The war between Niger and Manso and the V-Pac and Manso and Niger is totally wrong. Okay? Number one, she was power hungry. Make she come out to the APNU. Remember, she run against a guy Narton and she lose. She's the only one going from the party. Right there, food, run against Narton. He's still with Narton. Okay? If she alone run by herself, she wants to make it. Okay? Nigel got the power from Lyndon because Nigel is strong. Let me tell you, that brother is strong. That brother could go and fight against anyone. But they just come out, okay? And the three of them bind together. Okay? The commander one umbrella. Why, as a commander, why didn't you do as you say?
Straight.
Those are me problem. You make agreement, right? Can't fulfill it, and let's run. Just how we had to run around like a chicken without two heads. Forget a one seat. Why can't you continue this? And when it's 5 years up, well, yeah, branch off and do your thing, right? That's all I got to say. So, lifestyle, you got to be in it, but know it. God bless.
All right, missus.
I realize that you have to play your part. If I know I'm not a captain, I'm not gonna try to fly the plane. If I know I'm not a captain, but I have a plane, I'll hire a captain. And this is why I want Amanza to listen to this, because I want her to respond to what I'm gonna say today. I'm waiting for the numbers to get up before I start speaking, because I want to tell her and Nigel to sue me when I'm done, because I am going to respond to them openly and publicly for the first time. And I challenge them, because they like, Nigel texted me a couple nights ago that he's going to sue this. Sue me for telling the truth, that I want power, or V-Pac is fighting for power. You know, it is sad that I got into this and people thought I was crazy when I made a comment that I'm not a politician. Politicians are people that lie, but I never expected that even from a pastor. I said, I challenge anyone to go back to my first press conference at the Carol Lodge. What I said was, I'm not a politician. Politicians are people that tell you what you want to hear before election, and after election, they forget. They don't care anymore. Politicians are people that tell you what you want to hear before an election, and after you cast your vote, they forget. But this is why, even a few days ago, my good sister, beautiful soul, Simona, that's the difference with me and people I surround myself with. I am not here to divide. I will do anything in my power to see us as a people live as one. Kevin, I'm on live, bro. Why are you calling me? I know y'all don't want me to do this live. I promise you I wouldn't do this live. But I have to clear my name, Kevin. I've been sitting here being accused of being a fraudster, of being a smuggler, and 5 years later, all the cases are out the court. And for me to be called a fraudster or a crook by Nigel London, that hurts. That hurts. Because Nigel knows. Let me see where the numbers are before I get into what I got to get into. Tag the government. Please, if Ifadadi got 1 minute, when y'all tell me he's there, I have to say what I have to say because I know he's a busy man. Okay? Tag the LGBTQ. I hope I get the acronym correct. Tag them and make sure.
No, don't tag them.
Manzo and Nigel is looking so they can sue me when I'm done. Because all I want is for us to live together. It's for us to work together, including the government. That has always been my position. Okay? All I want is for us to live together and work together. That's why you saw me 2 days ago in a room with APNU, with AFC, with ALP, because Best don't want power. I was the first person out of this coalition that we have right now that met with Terrence Campbell, Simona Brooms, what's his name? Raphael Trotman, former Minister of Infrastructure. He's now the leader. Nigel Hughes. And you challenge them on anything that I'm saying here. When I sat at that table with them, I told them, listen, I am here because of what I would have suffered.
Hello, good night. Hi, good night.
2 cents. I think they had an agreement. The agreement was to share the seat. It's like the last parliament had an agreement with Ashik Kisu, take up the seat and would not give it up.
Yeah.
They had the same agreement like that. And I believe they had an agreement. and something went wrong.
Something went wrong. Real thing.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, man.
And it's an honor. Or we don't know if there's going to be honor. What they could do, they could give him the last year. They could do that. I mean, as a politician, you gotta be honorable.
Real
And if
talk.
you say you're gonna do this, you do it. Don't like look so bad as if you're craving power and these things. And if he just have 1 year, he's gonna get some thing from the National Assembly, may get some duty free, you know. You allow everybody to gain and get something.
Right.
And there's only way you could get some experience.
Real
Because none of them in Parliament is how all of them get the experience. They have to be given a chance.
Real talk.
All of them.
Respect.
I don't want to see anyone else suffer the way I did. I said that this publicly on numerous occasions. I don't know if the government was directly involved or if their cronies was used. I said it in a newsroom once, and I've continued to say that because we're in a country where people will use their influence. Okay? People will use it, but I know, and the world knows, what I faced. So how can I, me, Darwin, the person that suffered the most discrimination, be a part of breaking up any party? Nah, man. That ain't really make no sense, man. This thing hurt. That is why I want Amanza to listen to this. Amanza must come clean. They are mad at me because I endorse President Ali's second term.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Will on there? Mouth open, story jump out. This the real beef. This the beef. This the sauce. Bring it back.
That is why I want Amanza to listen to this. Amanza must come clean. They are mad at me because I endorse President Ali's second term. Who am I supposed to endorse?
Jesus, Lord. Whoa. Patrick, what's going on?
Yeah, here I'm now. Both of them feel that, I mean, even if it happened that it was to get something, he and Francis are my 2 cents as men. Even if that happened, you can't say coming and work together. And now when this thing happened, you come out like that. Lifestyle is definitely right. Humility. When these things happen like that, especially coming up against evil empire entity, you know what I'm talking about. You have to have humility as a man. Even if it happened, you're not supposed to come out and I put in, and that is not any work. That's not a man's. That's not how a man should think. Avoid himself like that. You understand what I'm saying? This is not Muhammad and what's his name? What's her name? Amanza. They was in the enemy camp. They know what's going on. You understand what I mean? We thank them for helping them out for them to get where they are right now. And that's okay. But not coming out. Humility. And that's what those 2 guys don't have. You understand? Those my 2 cents.
Respect
You get me?
Patrick. Yeah, man, I got you.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yeah, man. Calvin, thank you for the $5 super chat donation, man. Big up yourself all the time, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yo. The man say Amanzo vex because he endorsed President Ali's second term. Oh my God. Oh Lordy. Bang, bang, bang. Banging.
Fast, you know. I hope you wait and listen, because what you are listening to, Samuel, I already know. I'm not bragging and boasting, but as I tell you all here, I'm 10 years in front of a lot of you. When certain people start talking, I don't know how the story can end. I'm not the kind of person that need to buy a book to read it. When I look at certain book, I don't know what's going on, brother. You hear what's going on? That's why he joined. So why do we need these type of people? Why do we need these type of people in politics? We're going to keep joining Jagdio. It's the same thing Apnew doing for years. Every time Jagdio says something, he say, all right, left it so. Left it so. All right, all right. We don't need no more all rights. We don't need no more yes man, big man. That's why we need women. You hear Abraham Traore say? We need to include them. We need to work with them, buddy. It's time for wake up, yeah. You hear what this man saying? We don't need no sellout, Samuel. Samuel, brother, my brother, we don't need no sellout. One thing alone he done say, if he was in Israel, he'd be dead. That's why he joined with the enemy. Man, there's nothing in life that make you join with the enemy, brother. Nothing. And people talking about going to parliament for experience. You just go on the soldier, on the battlefield for the experience when you're a soldier. You just go there for kill people when you're a soldier. Go there for defend your people. Go to parliament for experience, brother, especially when parliament corrupt. You're saying corruption is wrong. But when he's a part of it, he's defending it, and you only waking up and seeing that? Come on, man. Come on. Bang.
Tonight's spicy. Tonight hot.
Amanza and Nigel, well, Nigel was mad before. Amanza and Nigel are mad at me because I endorse that man's second term. Let me ask a question. Isn't President Ali named President Ali? So me saying his name is President Ali, I am wrong for saying that? I am wrong for saying the man's name is what his name is? I'm supposed to call him what because you call him whatever name you call him, I must call. No.
You see that? They say we hear them saying that. Yeah, it's just what he said. You know what I mean? It's just what you're saying with some of them. Let me get this. John knows that.
His name is President Ali. And
I'm telling you.
yes, he won. Unless you prove otherwise. Unless you can prove otherwise, I will continue to endorse him. And that's not because I got no license, because I challenge any one of you to go check any records that I have a license or I've received a license from the government. And even if I do, I am entitled to it. You know why? It was taken from me. It was taken from me. Just like if I'm driving this car and someone takes it from me and the law allows me to get it back, there's nothing wrong if the law gives me back or the government chooses to give me back my license. So I don't feel like I should owe any qualm with anyone if I get my license back. But how can you be mad at me for endorsing? That is maturity. That is maturity, people. Unless I know there's all kinds of whisper campaign what happened in that election. But listen, I grew up in a first world country. When a president is sworn in, election is over. And you move beyond fighting who won, unless there's an election petition. I see Forward Guyana filed one. You notice I said I see? Because I wasn't any part of it. I don't want to be a member of the PPP. So whoever's saying that, don't come here and troll. Okay? I am telling you where this started. If this is not the life for you, then you should get off. Where it started with Nigel is when I said what I said on, what is it? The LGBTQ. I said that adults should not be policed.
Hey, the thing got Q in it, LBGTQ, the thing got no Q in it. I don't know why he keeps saying. It's not like he put in the whole freaking alphabet inside of the thing.
Any adult should be free to live their life, do whatever they please behind closed doors. You can't tell me we're supposed to have laws in Guyana that tell a grown man what to do behind his door, behind closed doors. He's an adult. He should be free to do what he please. So why would you be mad at me because that was my public position?
You know? No, Angeli said you are an adult. Running in opposition, and endorsing Ali. That is exactly why the Indian businessman dealt with you. Jesus Christ. Mouth open, story jump out. Yeah, Patrick.
I don't normally come so quick. But you see, that's with the humility. That's how you know the traitor. That's how you know. You see, this girl is very intelligent, a man's love, right? Very, very intelligent. You know what I mean? And that shows maybe that's why she left Martin. Because Martin, I see that Jadion had a press conference and he said that Martin would buy, but these days he acting as though around election time, you know, he acted fun and he gave a smile. Acting them all them is friend with Jadio and that moon and all them. So the woman know what no solution is your party. Straight and humility. You know what I mean? So that's what me. Yeah, give thanks, man. That's the man big up yourself. It's right and lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick, one love.
This was my public position. I didn't say this is forward Guyana position. This is my position. So how is it that you're mad at me for saying I endorse? No, not I endorse. I don't believe.
Alexis Haymon, big up yourself anytime, all time. Welcome, Jan. See you in the chat. Those dealing with it. Love it, man. Love it. Love it.
Anyone, any adult, should be policed. They should be free to live their life. And if any law should be changed, it must be a consensus of the people and a consensus that involve religious leaders. That is what I said, and I stand by that. How can you be mad at me for saying that a grown man chooses to date another man, or a grown woman that chooses to date another woman, we should have laws to lock them up? Why are you mad at me for that? How can you be mad at me for that?
All of them. Wait, man, it's all of the people get. You got a point, you know what I mean? Whatever who do behind closed door is your business. Those don't do it on the road. Whether you like man, whether you like woman, find some place and do it. So you got a point to do when you start out thing, but how we meet there? Why you implicating that? You know what I mean? Got a problem with none of them. You know what I mean? But Shano, nah man. Something not right.
Now listen to these three things. A man won the presidency. Who am I going to endorse? I congratulate Best for winning. Best didn't win. I congratulate who won.
Yo, Ian, big up Ian saying in the chat that there is no way Ali Jagdeo and the others criminal money or no money. I would never join with them. You know, good. You understand? Joseph said that there's no one. This is one of the stupidest people Jagdeo is talking about. Palawal said, what does a seat in parliament have to do with the LGBTQ? I don't know. That's why they're saying how they meet till there. How we meet there. If you talk about parliament is parliament, me know how he bring them people in. Everybody saying, wait, man, listening, he say, wait. Hold up, Mr. Bet. But we good over here, so deal with your thing. You know what I mean? Jeez. Well, Bet went looking for everybody for vote fee, whether you're from the LGB or not. Yeah, lifestyle.
Exactly, my brother. Understand? We with we little countries, brother. These people need to leave these things in these big country. Left this thing in Europe. Left this thing in Canada and America. We don't want this thing in the little Caribbean, brother. This thing was always about the place. Understand me? Women sleeping with women and men sleeping with men since slavery, big man. Come on, we all know about Saramanga Maro, big man. We all know about the city that burned, big man. We all know about that lot wife, brother, that turned a pill of salt, big man. It's young people there or people with brains. Come on, I expect somebody to be as 10 years old and you know what's going on. Even if teenagers listening to this show, they're open to everything as an adult, straight. Sammy, get your facts together. It's not that I go homophobic or I got a problem with these people neither too, you know. But I got a problem with these people trying to force them acknowledgement upon us. Nobody care what you went behind them four walls and do. I care what you went behind them four walls and do. Men just come out and say, wait, I now had sex with two men. I know make love with a man. My husband. No, women don't do these things. So who cares what a man gonna do? Who cares? Don't come and try to force that on us and we gotta acknowledge you, understand me, and we gotta give you a place, but you don't got a place as a man. All you gotta do is when you go behind them four walls and you split up like an alien and do whatever you do, when you come back out in society, walk as a man.
Hey, like I said, you look like
you're the man. I'm telling you, whenever they go behind them four walls and they bed up like an alien, when you come back around them walls and come out from them, as Celine Dion say, these four walls carry secrets. Understand me? When you come out from there, left your secrets behind there.
Right there. We want to know.
Exactly. Don't come and tell me that we got to change the law for you. Don't tell me we got to come and let you use the women bathroom and the same women is who's going to got a problem, you know, because that's the problem right now in America and Canada, you know. That these people using bathrooms with little children in it. Understand me? And fathers knocking them out. They want to bring these things to the Caribbean. That's what I'm telling you. So how could we got somebody like this here trying to fight Amanda? How? Big man, these is the people that you're looking for, these puppets, these jokers. You would love a full house, so they say. Brother, from the time this election start, the only two black people we see in Guyana, understand me, that is somebody that we would like to get to that point is Amanda and Dr. Todd. There is nobody else in Guyana as a black man that can stand up right now with Jack Dio or the PPP. Nobody.
Good. Let me jump in back.
Because them people brilliant, and when they stand up for talk, they talk brilliant. And it's just as you said about me and Motley tonight from Barbados. Them people is talk like she. Amanda and Dr. Todd is talk like me and Motley, brother. Brilliant. You just see it in them, brother. And this man is so come with the bullying self with all these bullying talk. Fire, man. Bang.
Lifestyle, 2 minutes. Come the man, 2 minutes, the man. Let me give a spice. Everything the man was scrap body. You just gotta move some man. Good. We enjoying this vibes here. So we want getting dipped in this thing. Come to you, man. Yes, Samuel.
If he was an Israeli.
Hey, good night again, there, fire. Let's clear up something quick, right? Here to see, right? I don't know what lifestyle really listening. You see, the thing is, if you're listening, you don't listen for answer back or argue right away. You just listen for understand force. You understand? The man said he endorsed President Ali by calling him President Ali after he don't get swearing. The man said, who you want me for call a president? If the man don't get straight as the president, when he rap, cheat, or whatever it is, and the man become a president, I address the man as President Ali. This is the endorsement he talking about. You understand? He sell out. Man said, I address the man as President Ali, because he's the president of the country. We ain't got to like it. We don't like it. You understand me? But if somebody asks you who's the president for your country, it's President Ali. Ali is the president.
Well,
you catch what I'm saying?
So,
listen. Exactly. You gotta listen and understand. Because the man even mentioned that and Nartney want to shake the man as a president and all these kind of things. But you see, the reason why Nartney shake he was looking for photo up. Because the man said, I can't shake you on and make everything look good when things ain't good in my country with more people. You understand? This is why the man refused for Sheikh Aliyan. That's why not refuse to shake Aliyan. Because he said, I can't shake you on and smiling and make it look, because it's you gonna benefit from it. Make it look like everything all right when things in all right with me and my people. You understand what I mean? You're honoring no agreement, you're going against the law and that kind of thing. You see, people in listening and people in watching, people watching and listening with emotions. And this is what we're talking about, and people get vexed about it. You understand? The next thing is the other person who said, their man had no right for come out. if you remember from the beginning, is Amanda and Nigel first come to the Facebook with it. You remember when Amanda come and behave, you know, people threaten she and that kind of stuff. If they run out first with it, so the people just responding. You understand? And lastly, Mr. Lifestyle, you can't be speaking from both sides of your mouth. You understand? One good for one, good for all. You say no, we don't want these men to have no experience, parliament in that place to go and learn no experience and that kind of thing. But then at the same time, you're supporting Mohammed for go and get experience. Catch what I'm saying? It's okay for Mohammed going there and learn and get experience inside the day. Why is it not okay for these men go and learn and get experience too? Come on, man. Leave it deal with facts. If you notice how it start, at the start. With facts, to get things you could always go and check up on. You understand what I'm saying? Anyhow, thanks again.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Even I'm now. You see when you pass 2 minutes and 15 seconds and do so. Yep. Yep. Let's keep this vibe going, man. Short and spicy, quick and fast.
I congratulated who won. Go back, you'll see in the public space. V-Pac congratulated who won. V-Pac had no problem with grown.
Hey, good night. Hello.
I endorse the last caller. And endorse Ali before the election. But if the man win the election, you got to call the man by his cycle.
Who was?
He's the president of prime minister, you have to address him as that. And I don't see why a political party should break up because somebody say address the man the way he should and other people doesn't like it.
Real talk. Yeah,
and with
this
LGBTQ stuff, this thing is all over. These gonna force you accept certain thing, otherwise you can't get money and they sideline you. You gotta got money and strong to oppose them, like Iran and certain other countries. But this thing is worldwide. These people pushing this thing. And you gotta give the people the space. I don't see why Andon and he should got a riff over if he think the people should get the rights. The man, they shouldn't have no rights. The people that get the rights. All you gotta do is, if you don't want to marry them in your church, then you tell them, no, you can't get married here. Or you can't come to this church. But the people have to get the rights. And at the end of the day, everybody needs the rights. It's human rights. Listen, Ross.
Straight man, respect. Yes, I.
Adults doing what they feel. And that is where this started. That is where the problem started, people. Dorwayne Bess is a United States citizen who does not have the ability, unless he renounces his citizenship, to go into the National Assembly as a member of Parliament. The date that I met with Amanza, myself and Nigel, on the very first day, I am telling you what I said. I said to Amanza, why don't you be the leader or the presidential candidate for V-Pac? So if I'm offering her that from the first day, how now, what sense does that make? Sometimes we have to just use our common sense, people. What sense does that make? That I'm now saying that I wanted, or I'm fighting for power. What power? Even if Amanza coming live right now and say, Bess, you won. I can't go to Parliament. I am not on a list. I'm not a candidate. What was said in that meeting, without Nigel, with Amanza, is you. And what was promised was if we win 1 seat, we will rotate. If we win 2 seats, we will rotate. If we win 3 seats, we'll have 1 each. That is common sense, people. That's what any coalition would do, because we were already in existence. Amanza didn't even have a party, much less a name. She was still going to go form a new party. So how could she have come there and demand anything more than that? Because she didn't have a name. She was still thinking what she's going to. Matter of fact, she was still with the APNU. So why are you out there saying that Best is fighting for what? Amanza, Nigel, let me say this, and Nigel, you remember me saying this about you, bro. That you can go to any meeting without me because I trust you that much. Amanza, I said this to you publicly and privately, that I endorse you. I love you. I want you to be the first female president of this country. I said that because I meant it. So how do I walk back now and say I don't want you to be the president? You and Nigel know in your heart, bro, that y'all called me and said you wanted 3 years and Nigel wanted 2 years after.
We're going up to 10:30, guys.
The election was over. And I said to you, that would be unfair because you promised Francis that he will go to Parliament. You then said, don't tell Francis. So how do I be a leader of a movement and not go tell a member of the same movement that he expect me to be a trusted leader of, that I just negotiated for you not to go behind your back? Come on, people, man. What y'all doing to me here? What did I do with me? I don't want no power. I said to both of you, I'm a businessman first. I came into politics because I realized the situation here for many people is not fair. And the only way they can even demand more is if we as leaders teach them. Because people might, the president might come to the community, what y'all want? Fix the road. Oh, fix the road? I don't put the money in your pocket. So it is our job to properly educate the guiding people. Each one, teach one. That is our job. Power for me? No, I don't want power. Please, people, I do not want power. I never did. This car that I'm in, I want power for this because I own it. The sunglasses is mine. I own it. How can I be a part of a movement that my name is not even on the list as a candidate, but I'm fighting for power? Why would y'all do this? Why would y'all even allow this to go public? Why would y'all even allow? Do not blame V-Pac for taking this public because we did not. And I challenge anything I'm saying. I'll give any reporter my phone, and they will see the conversation was had between us privately until Amanza went private, accusing V-Pac of bullying her. Bullying for what? Somebody bullied Amanza. Bully for what? We supported, we endorsed Amanza. We supported you. We supported you, Amanza. We were the one that supported you. Go back and look at all the lives. I endorsed Amanza and Nigel like, yo, once they in power, I can sleep. So, oh, no, I come back saying I want power. What sense does that make when y'all can go check the clips yourself?
Yeah, Patrick.
Dario is the president of Guyana. You could ask 10 people that, and 9 of them they will tell you. And you could go on facts. Look at everything that is happening in Guyana. Check it out. It's Dario is the president of Guyana. That's number one. Now, the woman that just celebrated her 106, she was 106 years old.
Yeah.
That Mohammed visit.
Yeah.
You know, she turned and tell Mohammed, you are my president. And she been on this work long enough for know. And she got good memory and she got good sense. She's not, imitant in a chair or whatever. You understand? Let's deal with reality. I don't see Ali as being no president. You understand what I'm saying? Straight and there's me 2 cents. Straight up.
Respect. Yeah, man.
What power? I don't want power. I never did. And I still don't. What I want is if we are going to commit to doing something, let us hold ourselves to that higher standards. Let us hold ourselves. We cannot sit here. Amanza said to us when we first met that, and it's not nothing bad, one of the reasons she wanted to leave the PNC is because they looked at her as because she's young and she's new, that she doesn't have what it takes to be a leader. And I thought that was crazy. And I still think that's crazy.
Yeah, lifestyle.
Thank you very much for saying that, my brother. now. Now this guy would have walked come back and challenge me. Understand? This guy's talking politics. I am not talking politics. You talking about acknowledge the leader of the country. We all know it's Jack Dio running things, brother. AP, and you know that. You telling me what I'm tying myself up, brother? I don't tie myself up, brother. I do not, because anytime are not looking at Muhammad to operate like none of these politicians, brother. We ain't looking for Muhammad operate like nobody in PPP, nobody AAP and you, brother. That's why can't you hear that since you're listening to this station, me and Fire, I'm on stand for me and he. We've been saying we tired of this, baby. We tired of this party, brother. We tired of PPP. We tired of APNU. We tired of all of them, brother. We are not looking for Muhammad behave like no politician. That is why I'm saying that I am looking for Amanda to join him so that she could be the president, she could be the prime minister for Guyana, and she could be the speaker too. Coming again, no speaker. She's the body who can run the country, and Muhammad oversee it, understand me, and do all the foreign business deal, and understand me, and check the resources and make sure everything right. And let Amanda be the brains until others could step up, brother. Dr. Todd can't step up at APNU, so I ain't tying up myself, Samuel. We're not looking at Muhammad as a politician. We're looking to Muhammad show us some leadership. Some leadership, brother. Y'all stop talking about the constitution and the books of Guyana, brother. We all with brains know who running Guyana, how Guyana running. Bang.
That is it. Quick and fast. That is it. You understand? You're done. Hey, y'all Anton? Anton!
Because she wanted to be the presidential candidate or maybe the prime minister, whatever it was. And I thought that was bad of Norton. I told Norton that, and I told her that. This has nothing to do with how many years a person has. This has to do with a lot more.
Hi, I'm just coming back. You see, it comes down to the bottom line here. Is Amanda the traitor? Is she getting this whole thing stir up, and got him no Nigeria back? She does it. The violence is nothing wrong. If he said Ali is the president, everybody know Ali is president, but we know Ali is not. We know it's Jadio running the scheme. So who's the big fight down? So you ask me? The byline cuts is she and Niger call a meeting and say she's not taking bully. Them boys ain't talking. Okay.
I hear you, sis. Real thing.
Man, she got fresh head, man. You get it? Thank God you get it. And now you're there to represent people. Represent the people and stop causing a chaos. Rassman is he French women? Eli, this is proof. This is prove it. This was going on here. The Bible coming back. The Bible coming back to the forefront. Amen. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, my
Well,
boy.
certain things tonight hot, spicy.
I telling you,
Everything.
man.
I enjoy this show, bro. Let me see the thumbnail. Me tell the guy, say you're gonna play from home. I ain't coming in at the station.
I don't know.
So put my wife for cover.
Aye.
Check this name. No. Certain things these guys saying, these two guys don't make this. Even to Amanza does call Ali President Ali when she making addressment and statement towards him. Why would she upset with congratulating Ali on that case? It don't make sense. That
Straight.
don't make no sense. This thing is more like you said, something more. Nobody, the both sides ain't talking, man. But the thing I see is that one seat. Bro, you know how embarrassed that is? For you fighting over one seat. Yeah, Nigel, waiting and London get 2 years, she get 3 years. This thing was agreed upon more than one seat. The agreement for rotating to the one seat came after they have the one seat. I feel is that when they start discussing how they're gonna deal with this thing, now they get the one seat. You understand?
Straight.
Some man now said, no, we can't do that right now. I need the more two experienced people. And they don't trust the other guy. I don't see that.
I tell you, man, I no lie.
But bro, you see, we as people, we have to have some form of understanding to build unity. And if you don't
Real
have it,
thing.
you won't have unity. That's
Real talk.
misunderstanding bring war, destruction. You understand? And it someone of them have to take a step back and say, you know what? Let me stop it right here and done. And just move forward. Right now, nothing going for the Guyanese people, you know. Because everybody busy fighting, like I said. Everybody fighting for power.
I'm telling you, man.
Everybody fighting for power, bro. Bro, you all wake up tomorrow, give thanks to the Most High. You go to bed, give thanks to the Most High,
Real thing.
and ask the Most High for give you understanding and caring and love, so that you could wake tomorrow and have a different thought in your mind.
Respect. Yeah,
But
man.
me do big man thing, idealism.
Angie! What? My sister up? What? Can't
Good
believe
night.
it. Yes, sir.
I have a few questions for lifestyle. Right? One of my question is, and I'll be frank. Let's say, for example, if Muhammad never had contributed, he had contributed to some of Guyanese people. What qualities does Muhammad have to be a president of Guyana? Because Muhammad, when Muhammad started, he started with some people from the hood who he was helping out, and that's what gave Muhammad, put him on the spotlight. Now, Amanza, I love her, not because she's a woman. I love Muhammad too, but I'm gonna be frank. But this is one of the reasons why people don't really put women to run, and I'm not tearing a woman down. Women rules with emotions. And what really going on in Guyana right now is a set of distraction, is a set of confusion. Guyana used to got a thing used to call March for Jesus, where they used to march down the street and they used to pray and stuff. Guyana need a lot of prayers right now. Because there's a whole lot of distraction, there's a whole lot of confusion. There's so many stuff going on in Guyana right now. But put aside in all of that, neither Muhammad nor Amanza, they need different people. Because if she can start with this corruption now, and then Muhammad got little corruption going on too, Guyana ain't got time for that. Because every day goes by, it's time wasting. It's time passing, whereby you're not getting to put forth and set forth agendas for the people and the nation of Guyana. It's a whole lot of distraction, and we as human beings, we as mankind, we always have these feelings whereby we just thinking that, oh, we like this person because they did do this or they did do that. But let us be fair. Is Muhammad a good, or would he be a good president for Guyana? Muhammad can't even put forth a good memoir. Muhammad can be a good president for Guyana. And Amanza, with what she is behaving with right now, what is really going on? It's confusion, bro. Every day, ExxonMobil drying out, sucking out oil out of Guyana. How many barrels leaving Guyana? How much money coming into Guyana? What are they doing with the money? The longer that everybody and the more the news heard what is going on with Mohammed, money are being stealing. Chinese people getting poor and poor when the day come. They can't even get to maintain the family properly. It's confusion, is a distraction. Don't keep watching what they say, watch what they are doing. It's just kind of I'm just listening and just shaking my head.
Straight way saying.
And another question from lifestyle, and I'm not coming after you. I had 2 judges was listening to Fire Show a couple days now, and tonight they're taking like the duty and listening. And you know what one call and said? They're tired. Lifestyle, for a grown man. There's many other words. You have you must have more dialogue in your mouth. You know what go on with you, but you're always coming with some like you're bringing a lot of facts and a lot of points, but you're always coming with who is not asked, who is not this, excuse my language, who is not that, who is not address people properly. You know, it's a dialogue you're having, it's a conversation you're having. There's so many person watching this show. Make my judge friend drop off this show tonight. I love you still. I ain't coming after you. I'm just saying something. Later for you.
Yeah, man.
Then how many years they have?
Never going on now. We got to left this for tomorrow. Are you ready for sleep? So here we're going on. Big up everybody in the building. Now it's 3:33. We're going up to 3:40. You understand? And then I gone. You got time with you, bye. I'm gonna sleep. Right? So let me finish up. I want to hear why you said 3:40 because I want to hear a little bit more about Darwin saying, you know what I mean? Real thing. Let me get this.
In politics. So I then said to her, let's work together. So how do we come out now and practice the same thing that we condemned?
Right then he show hot, so you don't know what's going on.
My feelings.
Aye.
You really need to go sleep, you know, my boy. You said 3:40 and 3:43 and all this thing.
Yeah, I gotta sleep. You don't know. Don't worry. I want to hear Darwin, peace more Darwin, badly. And then I said, don't know, we out.
All right, thank you.
Good. I don't know. Yeah, I think we just beat a 5 minute more. 5 minute more.
He's saying.
And gone. 5 minute more.
Francis can't go to Parliament because he's new. Everyone has a first day in Parliament. Everyone has a first day driving. Everyone has a first day in school. Everyone will have a first day flying. We all have a day one. The reason why we know today she's a really good politician who sounds really good in Parliament is because we the people gave her an opportunity to go there and represent us. Why is it that we are now saying Francis is new and unless he can go, he can build capacity? Where is he going to build capacity? In a fake Parliament? Or are we going to clone a Parliament and put Francis there and just tell him to debate so we can see? We got to put him in Parliament because that is what we commit to do it.
Big up yourself, Mr. Darwin Best. You out here, so. Thanks everybody for forwarding tonight. You don't know you don't know it go already. You don't know it go. You understand? I just want to put in some work for my people then, but hey, as a human being, when you see sleep, you see when sleep bite you. I swear to God. Thank God, yeah, I know what I mean. I love you guys. I swear to God, I love you guys. You know what I mean? Like I said, my life is an open book because why is not a crook, is not a criminal. You understand? He's not a murderer, a thief, a robber. You understand? None of them things. You understand? I is just me. Humble youth. A youth who have manners. A youth who just like talk plain. You understand? A youth who come from the ghetto, Tiger B. That's where my name is String Cut. You know what I mean? So, from nothing to something, I just give myself a pat on the shoulder. Because you know what? Bag of things I go through in life. You know what I mean? A lot of things people violate me with, but I still there. So guess what? Creating this community here, so YouTube, and getting all of this love from you guys, you don't even know this is make I feel, bro. Straight up. You know what I mean? And like I keep saying, I hope you continue to rock with me, guys. You know what I mean? Don't matter what people tell y'all. People gonna come wrong y'all and tell y'all all kind of thing about me. Don't listen, people. You know what I mean? Straight up. One love, one unity, oneness. One Let's Start the Things TV family. You understand? So big up every one of my brothers and sisters, big up every one of my neighbors, them. Tomorrow, we up in the building. You guys know what's up. Shelly Kama, big up yourself. You don't know what's up, my sister. Onika, big up yourself. You don't know what's going on. Denny, big up yourself. Yeah, Nadia, you ain't going on inside of this rotted chat. Good night for you. Catch your bed. Hey, this is why I love you, all I know. I love you all, but I ain't gonna tell no lie. You understand? Them is got one or two. And listen, moderators are why y'all focus in this chat and see when people try telling me so many to deal with them. Anyway, this one now they put the LGBT thing in the shit. What flapping with name by what? It's all of them in there? What? I didn't know it's all of them. Queer or what? Hey, like left face, boy. Nadia, you're bad. You know what's going on. Nadia, you're bad. You're bad. Big up yourself. And big up everybody that checking, like I say. Calvis, big up yourself. Big up everybody. All of that. What? Me know is me. I didn't know. I didn't know it's all of that. But like you said, it's every color in the rainbow. Well, it was this. Anyway, thank God I don't eat Skittles. So you don't know, and this is the only thing I said. This is the only thing I know them is sell that is eat way right. They say taste the rainbow. I don't eat Skittles. So I good. Anyway, peace and love to everybody. You know, we don't judge. You understand? A man is a man. A man know we want. So we don't judge. Over here is a peace and love to everybody. Remember tomorrow, 8:30. We back in the building. Catch we. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay humble. We're gone.